Hello and welcome to this, the first video of my Skyrim playthrough. Now obviously, as you can tell, I have skipped the opening ridiculously long sequence at Helgen because, well, everyone's seen it before, and if you haven't, there are enough playthroughs out there that I'm sure include it, so I don't feel like you're going to be missing out. Now, the character I'm going to be playing is called Jorundr, and obviously, as you can tell, I kind of sided with the Imperials in Helgen. Um, that is because I've decided that he worked with the Imperial Legion in Cyrodiil before before deciding that the way they have agreed to the White Gold Concordat was unfair. He doesn't think that it's right for government to tell people what to believe, which is why he has now abandoned um, the Imperials to return home to Skyrim. Now, this is going to be kind of a role-play playthrough, but I'm not going to be kind of talking in character. It was something I considered doing, but I decided against, just because I thought I would annoy myself more than anything. But I have imposed a couple of limitations on myself. For example, one, because it's kind of role playing to kind of remind myself that I'm in character, I'm not playing me. I'm going to be in third person all the time, literally all of the time. That's going to be part of how I'm going to do this kind of role play thing. I'm also obviously going to make decisions in character. Some of the more kind of mechanic based stuff that I've decided on. Jorundr is quite a honorable man. Like, he's very morally driven, so he's not going to steal or sneak up on people for stealth kills or anything like that. That's not his style. He is, however, um, a man of the earth. So the way I've decided with alchemy, I'm not going to use the all the options that show you what different effects all your ingredients have. I'm going to kind of try to do it on memory because I think that is a bit more in keeping. It's not likely that he would have books and books and books telling him this thing mixed with this thing gives you these effects. So I think it's going to be a case of he does it from memory. And for that, I'm going to be using my memory. I'm also going to have a limitation on kind of like what I wear and what I carry on me, to kind of keep it realistic. So, you know, no more than like maybe 2 spare weapons, no spare armors. Well, maybe small pieces of spare armor, but nothing ridiculous. Like, maybe limited to 30 potion bottles, obviously including poisons and stuff as well. You know, just kind of things like that kind of limitations. I'm probably missing a couple, but if they come up, I will point them out. Now, obviously, we're heading down to Riverwood at the moment. I am playing with mods. Not many. There's none that actually change. Well, there's a couple that change gameplay a little bit. Like, you can't swing a weapon and then spin on the spot. There's limitations in that kind of respect. I've also added in these signposts, as you can see, just to make navigation that little bit easier. There are a couple of mods that should just improve immersion. Like, there's an AI mod on there that just improves NPC day-to-day AI. Just small little things like that, really. There's nothing that affects the layout of the world. There's nothing that affects that creates characters or removes things, characters or objects. Everything should be exactly the same. Now, it is a beautiful, beautiful day today. Right, we are going to pick a standing stone. He's not really a mage, he's not a thief, he would have to go warrior. And there we go. I've lowered the opacity, as you can probably tell, of the head-up display, just because I want this to kind of feel, I want to focus a lot more on kind of the story, and particularly on Jorundr's journey, rather than all the kind of mechanic stuff. So it's kind of dark enough that I can see it, but light enough that hopefully it won't be distracting as we go through and play. I'm pretty sure that somewhere around here there's going to be wolves, I think. On the topic of the weapons, I said I was having the limitations on how many weapons he can carry. You can have one or two main weapons, depending on how many, whether I'm dual wielding or not, plus a ranged weapon, and then a maximum of 2 spares. That's kind of the limitations that I'm going with. I am genuinely up. There we are. Come on then. Ooh. Brutal. I genuinely love what they've done with the extended with the special edition. Like the lighting effects are gorgeous, particularly. Right, let's see what we've got here. Yeah, we'll take that. Again, this is one of those things that I'm going to try and limit how much he can actually carry, because obviously it doesn't make sense for him to be carrying like 1,000,000 wolf furs, but a couple, not a huge problem. Right, let's... We will go wandering through these woods, I think, in a bit, but first we're going to make our way to... Actually, I genuinely, I keep forgetting how stunning this game is, and every so often I turn around and I'm like, oh my god, yeah, this isn't real. This is all inside a games console that's about the same size as a big book. It's terrifying to me. Just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. The water, I think I've got a mod on that has affected the water textures, I think. I can't really remember what mods I've got on, if I'm honest. But, you know, no, I won't bother checking. If anyone's really interested, I can do that in another video, I suppose. Right, and here we are in Riverwood. May as well put that away.
I saw a dragon.
What? What is it now, Mother?
It was as big as the mountain and black as night. It flew right over the barrow.
Dragons now, is it? Please, Mother. If you keep on like this, everyone in town will think you're crazy. And I've got better things to do than listen to more of your fantasies.
You'll see. It was a dragon. It'll kill us all, and then you'll believe me.
So people in Riverwood have definitely seen the dragon. Alright, what have we got? Oh, that's not what I wanted. Still getting used to some of the controls. Right, so I've got 34 gold and all of these things. Okay, well we can... Okay. Well, we can sell a couple of those things. I might keep the pelts. I might use them. Right. Let's get through this scene.
Sigrid, we have company.
Hopefully you should be able to hear me over
We've been
people's
so worried
talking.
about you.
Um,
Come, you two must be hungry. Sit down and I'll get you something to eat.
Now then, boy. What's the big mystery? What are you doing here looking like you lost an argument with a cave bear?
I don't know where to start. You know I was assigned to General Tullius' escort. We were stopped in Helgen when we were attacked by a dragon.
A dragon? That's ridiculous. You aren't drunk, are you, boy?
Husband, let him tell his story.
Not much more to tell. This dragon flew over and just wrecked the whole place. Mass confusion. I don't know if anyone else got out alive. I doubt I'd made it out myself if not for my friend here. I need to get back to Solitude and let them know what's happened. I thought you could help us out. Food, supplies, a place to stay.
Of course. Any friend of Hadvar's is a friend of mine. I'm glad to help however I can. Like I said, I'm glad to help in any way I can. But I need your help. We need your help.
okay, what gift? Oh, I'll take that as a gift. Go on then. I don't want to take much, but cool.
The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever soldiers he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
I'm sure. Can I use your
see
forge?
no harm in it, if you have the skill. The grindstone will improve your weapons. Use the table to improve your armor. If you've got the raw materials, you can use the forge to make something new.
Oh, what do you think about the war?
People are rightly stirred up about the damn Thalmor being allowed to roam around arresting people, just for worshipping Talos. But was it worth tearing Skyrim apart and maybe destroying the Empire? No. Ulfric will have a lot to answer for in the end. Nords have always supported the Empire, and the Empire has always been good for Skyrim. It's from that treaty that ended the Great War, remember? When the Emperor was forced by the Thalmor to outlaw Talos worship. We didn't pay much attention to it when I was a boy. Everyone still had their little shrine to Talos. But then, Ulfric and his Sons of Skyrim started agitating about it. Sure enough, the Emperor had to crack down, dragging people off in the middle of the night. One of the main causes of this war, if you ask me.
Hadvar, did you really see a dragon? What did it look like? Did it have big teeth?
Hush,
Well,
child.
I'd
Don't
better
pester
get
your
back to
cousin.
work. You two make yourselves at home.
Yeah. The White Gold Concordat recently put into greater effect, and the Thalmor much more involved. I'm not going to steal from these fine people. Why would I do that?
It's nice to be back in a friendly spot, huh? Listen, I'm going to lay up here for a while. You can make your own way to Solitude from here. I'd recommend heading to Whiterun, just down the road from here. From there you can take a carriage to Solitude.
Thank you, Hadvar. But I did not come here to get caught up in war. I will do what I can, but I did not come here to get caught up in Skyrim's wars. Now, I need a pickaxe. That's what I need. Alright, what are you doing up on there, Sigrid? Come on. Right, well while we're here, let's use the grindstone to improve yeah, to improve our iron sword. It only improves it by 1. That's a bit sad, but at least it'll improve it.
Apprentice level work, but solid. Keep at it.
Where are you? Where are you? You're talking to me, you're not even here. Did I just... Right. Let's go into the Riverwood trader. We've got a few things we can... Do we want to sell? No, let's go to... First things first, we have a few things, ingredients that we can eat one of you, eat one of you, eat one of you, eat one of you, eat one of you. Ah, loads of things. So let's have a look at... So I've got a resist frost, a restore magicka, restore stamina, restore magicka. So I've got 2 things that do restore magicka, and I've got a restore health. Cool, so... Mora Tapinella and the Red Mountain Flower. Cool.
Orgnar, are you listening?
Hard not to.
The ale is going bad. We need to get a new batch. Did you hear me?
Yep, ale's going bad.
I guess you don't have potatoes in your ears after all. Just make sure we get a fresh batch in soon. You're that visitor been poking around.
Not exactly poking around, I just happen to be coming past. Now, out of my way. Right, we want that and that.
I still need you to make a batch of those fried potatoes. We can serve them with the ale.
Yep.
And you'll take care of it?
Don't I always?
I don't suppose I could convince you to take care of it now, could I?
No.
I should have guessed.
Now you'll notice it's quite a lot darker in here than you're probably used to, and that's because of one of the mods I've added that improves interior lighting to make it a bit more realistic and not so ridiculously bright everywhere. Another one that I've actually got on at the moment affects the time, like how quickly the time changes, so it is still quite bright, you'll notice. And in fact it's still 10 o'clock in the morning. Now anyone who's played Skyrim will know that usually the journey from Helgen to Riverwood takes up at least half a day, whereas for us it's only taken a couple of it's only taken like 2 hours. It's because I think one of the mods that I've got on, I can't remember exactly how much off it takes, but it is I think it's like half the speed. So each day lasts twice as long real time, which hopefully will be quite nice. A bit more realistic. I can probably get more done in a day. Yeah, so I'm just going to explore around this way for a little bit. The idea for the series, I'm not going to do a huge kind of in-depth powerhouse style playthrough. I'm not looking to create the strongest character or achieve specific things. It is kind of just going to be a case of seeing how the mood takes me and kind of just enjoying the game. I will admit, while I am a massive Elder Scrolls fan, I adored Morrowind. I still think hands down it is the best one that they have made. Although this is beautiful, I think the storyline and the art direction for Morrowind were absolutely incredible. It's not to say this is a bad game, but that it was just surpassed in some areas by Morrowind. Yeah, so while I have played Skyrim and I understand quite a lot of the Elder Scrolls lore, I will actually admit that I've not completed the main plotline or any of the plotlines really ever while playing. That's mainly because I tend to just get sidetracked by stuff and then kind of just give up for one reason or another. But considering how well my Bloodborne playthrough seems to be going and how much I'm actually enjoying doing the videos for that, I thought this might be an interesting way of finally getting myself to complete a character on Skyrim. I am obviously also, for those of you who are interested, I am playing Dead is Dead. So that's why you might notice I get a little bit more nervous as I'm heading out into the more untamed territories. Because for those of you who don't know, Dead is Dead is a very simple idea. It means that once the character dies, that's it. You cannot reload that character. The save is gone.
Take a look.
That's all he's got, is it? Okay. Well, I'm not gonna thing off you. There's iron ore there. See, that's the thing. I want the iron ore, but I don't have a pickaxe. I think I'll have to go to the trader in Riverwood and see if I can get one. But yeah, so I'm playing Dead is Dead. If for a minute. Whoa! I did not see you there. Go on then. If for whatever reason I don't manage to complete the if this character dies, then I will probably create a new one. But one of the rules I've kind of given myself with that is that the new character I make should be very, very different in style to the Jorundr. So maybe the next character might be female, or might not be a Nord, or might be more magic focused, or more stealth focused, or so on. So those are kind of the rules that I've given myself in regards to that. Yeah, see, it's only been like half an hour in game so far, so I actually really like the slower pace. It makes it feel like I'm achieving more with each day.
Did I see you talking to Sven?
No, you didn't.
Maybe not. Maybe. Never mind. But I would stay away from him if I were you.
Well, nobody asked you, Farengar. Findle, even. So many names that sound the same. Yes, so... Where am I going? I want a pickaxe. Will you have a pickaxe? Maybe. Let's find out.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Oh, a customer. Sorry you had to hear that. I don't know what you overheard, but the Riverwood Trader is still open. Feel free to shop. Yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in. We still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing. An ornament. Solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw.
How suspicious.
You could? I've got some coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back. Now, if you're going to get those thieves, you should head to Bleak Falls Barrow.
So this is your plan, Lucan?
Yes. So now you don't have to go, do you?
Oh, really? Well, I think your new helper here needs a guide.
No, by the 8, fine. But only to the edge of town. Trinkets,
what have you got for sale?
That sort of thing.
Oh, no, not books. Misc. Really, really... Oh, no pickaxe. That's Is it under weapons, maybe? I really need a pickaxe. Ugh. So frustrating.
Alright then.
Right, where am I going to get a pickaxe?
We have to go through town and across the bridge to get to Bleak Falls Barrow.
I'm sure we do.
You can see it from here, though. The mountain just over the buildings.
Oh yeah, that horrific looking place. Well, come on then, take me to the edge of town.
Those thieves must be mad hiding out there. Those old crypts are filled with nothing but traps, trolls, and who knows what else.
Does no one else find it suspicious that he knows they're in Bleak Falls Barrow? Like, are they that bad thieves? They left a little, like, forward to sender address? How on earth would he know? I wonder why they only
stole Lucan's golden claw. I mean, we have plenty of things in the shop that are worth just as much coin. Lucan found the claw about a year after he opened the store. He never quite explained where he got it. He's a tricky one.
Never quite explained where he got it, never quite explained how he knows where it is. Tricky is one word for him, yes. Come on, keep going. Take me to this bridge then.
What are you staring at?
Where the hell is... Oh, Embry, you're drunk.
This is the bridge out of town. The path up the mountain to the northwest leads to Bleak Falls Barrow.
You're kind of
I guess I should get back to my brother.
What's wrong with
He'll
you?
throw a fit if I take too long. Such a child.
Well, thank you.
Mara bless you for agreeing to help us. Well, it's a winding road up the mountain just ahead. You'll know you're in the right place once you spot the old watchtower. Once you get to the tower, head north. Bleak Falls Barrow should be just around the corner further up. Good luck. Lucan and I will be waiting for you back in the shop.
Wonderful, thank you. Right. I should really think about getting myself some new clothes. Don't really want to be wandering around Skyrim dressed as an Imperial or a Stormcloak, really. Not exactly the most subtle work. What does Lucan have for sale, clothing-wise?
Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Hide? I suppose I could wear hide. Oh, that's iron. Iron armor, that's 300. I don't have that money. Yeah, I don't have that money. I might have to
Alright then.
make something.
You're a strapping young man. Don't be a...
You are a flirt,
You're
Camilla.
not from around here. That makes two of us.
I'm not from around here. I'm a Nord. This is my homeland. Crazy woman. Right. There's no pickaxe along here. Oh my god, I can just... No. No. We are a good man. Warhammer and an iron sword just sitting on the floor. I need a pickaxe. I'm gonna go hunting for my own ores. Because I know there's an axe here, isn't there? So I suppose I could make a bit of money doing that. Although that would be boring for you guys to watch, I suppose. Ah. this is the problem, is that the starting of the game is very, very difficult to kind of manage. Oh, let's get some more. Suppose we could make some money. I mean, obviously we can make some money doing potions. That's hardly a new thing for the Elder Scrolls. And it does seem that the potion system is a bit more balanced in Skyrim than it was, for example, in Morrowind. Morrowind, it was a little bit too easy to... Ooh. That's a cave of some kind. Ember Shard Mine. Don't know if I want to go in the back way through there. Yeah, for Morrowind it was very, very easy to cheat the system. And make yourself have much more powerful potions really, really easily. That was something that was ridiculously easy to do in Morrowind, but luckily they've kind of removed that from Skyrim, which is nice. Skyrim is much more balanced in that respect. A couple of things that they have done, for those of you who aren't, who aren't too familiar with the differences between kind of Skyrim and the previous games, Oblivion as a game removed levitation magic, which was actually quite a big, well, it wasn't a big part, but it was for a lot of people in their playstyles, and a couple of quests kind of were practically impossible to do without levitation magic. But yeah, levitation magic was outlawed in Tamriel in just before the events of Oblivion. So unfortunately, levitation magic does not exist anymore. Which is actually kind of a good thing, especially when you consider the kind of the format that they're trying to go for with Skyrim as a game. It wasn't so important for Oblivion, I don't think, but Skyrim has definitely benefited from it as a design choice, because you've obviously got these very imposing, oh come on, these very imposing mountains everywhere that would obviously be a lot less imposing if you could just cast a spell and literally fly to the top. So there was even a way in the original, in Morrowind, there was a way to permanently boost any one of your abilities to insane and ridiculous levels. There was a glitch on the Soul Trap spell that would allow you to, if you had an enhanced ability spell and Soul Trap together, you could use one to make the other. The Soul Trap would make the ability score permanent, which kind of broke the game quite a bit. So as far as I know, there aren't any kind of glitches like that I'm gonna need to worry about. In Skyrim, but obviously all games have their difficulties and their challenges. Let's see if we can... Ugh, not good. Oh well, worth a try. We're not going to need that, are we? We're just looking for ingredients at the moment. I don't want to head too far off. Whoa! Okay, I might convert all of these wolf pelts into leather in a bit. To make sure there's no one else that's going to come attacking. You can see Whiterun off in the distance there. And a beautiful, beautiful waterfall. I'm pretty sure that has been quite heavily affected by the mod that I've put on. That is gorgeous though, absolutely gorgeous. You also notice this is not quite as bright as you might be used to with playing Special Edition Skyrim. That is because I'm pretty sure that one of my mods reduces the bloom. Because personally I find it very distracting and it removes me from the realism that they're trying to portray. So, yeah. Alright. They could probably do with a better algorithm for cutting the music. Because that was a little bit abrupt. Right, I think we've got a fair amount now of stuff that we can use. I did not know there was a back way out of Riverwood. That's new. Right. Let's head inside. May as well put that away. Don't want to be scaring all the civilians.
You're that visitor been poking around.
And, oh, nope. We're going you and you. Loads of potions. Now, we need to take them somewhere to sell. Now, obviously that is, like, how many is that? Yeah, so obviously that's way more than the 30 I said, but I'm kind of letting that slide because I know I'm going to sell them straight away. It's more a case of when I'm going out and about, I'm not going to allow myself any more than a certain amount, because it's just a bit ridiculous to think that he's carrying 80 or 90 potions in his back pocket.
The sooner you find... Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
I'm sure you do. Right. So that's a 300 odd gold right there. That's not bad. So let's go. Boom. Which means we can probably sell that. Definitely sell that. We'll probably sell that. And what have we got apparel wise? We could put on just some normal iron armor, which is marginally better than the light armor we were wearing anyway. But is that what we want? Have we got, what other options have we got? I mean,
till next time.
well, that's not amazingly pretty, is it? Oh no, running around naked.
Ismir's beard, you're going to freeze to death.
I'm well aware, Alvor. Ah, what? I have... No? Where is Alvor?
Take what you need, my friend. Within reach.
Take a look.
Oh, you're way too much. Hide. You don't have any hide armor, wonderful. Oh, studded armor. Could do that. Okay, let's go studded armor with hide boots. There we are. That's a bit better. We're actually wearing something now, that's good.
Oh, wow! That was just sitting there? I wish I found it first.
What are you on about, child?
You're new around here, so I'll go easy on you. But don't get on my bad side.
What was just lying around? You're a strange child. Hey, dog. Good doggy. Right. So, at least now we fit in. We don't stand out as an Imperial. I think we will leave it there for the first video. Running into things. Bum. Now, so yes, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. I hope you've enjoyed this. Leave me some comments to let me know what you think. I'll see you in the next video.